Hello all, this is Centenarian Lifestyle, Coach Rob here, and I'm going to evaluate a movie here. It's on keto, and they use keto to lose weight. I used plant-based, whole food plant-based to lose weight, and I lost 3 to 3.5 pounds a week, and they're losing on a ketogenic diet, same thing. So it's eating smart and knowing what you want to do. Now, I ate to make perfect cells. I didn't eat to lose weight. And I lost weight anyways because whole food has less calories. All right? And it doesn't have the fat content that animal products and processed foods have. All right, so we're going to listen to this ketogenic diet and try to understand what they're doing. They're trying to lose weight for a year because after a year, you're not going to lose weight anymore. And a lot of people go on the ketogenic diet to lose weight, and they're eating their meat because they're addicted to it and they love it. And so they do it more and more, and they love it. But after a year, that weight stops. You start gaining weight. Okay, so let's look at this for a little bit. And let's try to understand what this ketogenic diet is doing in your body. It's not doing good. Just because you lose weight doesn't mean your body's getting healthier. So remember that.
Step aside, Atkins. There's a new fad diet in town. The ketogenic diet, or keto for short. Celebrities like Halle Berry, Kourtney Kardashian, and Vanessa Hudgens all swear by it. And if losing weight is your goal, keto works. It's proven to help you shed pounds fast. But there's more to this diet than meets the eye. Keto basically replaces carbs with fat. A typical keto diet looks like this: 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carbohydrates. It's a drastic change from the diet that the USDA recommends for most Americans, which is less than 30% fat, 20 to 35% protein, and at least 50% carbs. And it's a significant change for your body's metabolism too. Usually, when you eat carbs, like a starchy potato, enzymes in your mouth, stomach, and small intestines break them down into a form of sugar energy called glucose, which your brain and body use for fuel. So when you first skip out on carbs, the first couple days you might experience some strong sugar cravings. That's because your body is switching gears from burning carbohydrates to the only energy it has left, fat. Once you're burning fat regularly, you'll see those pounds start to melt away. Depending on your weight, you might lose up to 3.5 pounds within that first week. As you burn more fat, levels of insulin, the fat-storing hormone, will drop significantly. This triggers your kidneys to release large amounts of sodium into the blood, which can actually lead to a common side effect known as the keto flu. Many keto dieters report symptoms like nausea, headaches, dizziness, muscle cramps, and low energy levels. But most of these symptoms will only occur within the first couple weeks of starting the diet. After the first month, the scales will look better, but some of that lost weight isn't actually fat, it's just water. Because some of the carbs you metabolized include glycogen, which retains water and therefore helps keep you hydrated. As a result, you're likely to pee more often, which will lower your sodium levels even more, leading to dehydration, constipation or diarrhea, and bad breath. Once you're a couple months in, you might hit the notorious keto plateau. It's a common term in the keto community. It refers to when people find it progressively harder to continue to lose more weight. One study, for example, found that overweight people lost an average of 15 pounds in the first month, another 11 pounds over the next 2 months, but after that, they saw no change in body weight, despite sticking to the keto diet. At this point, many people will just quit keto. That's why researchers often find it so hard to study the long-term effects of the diet. But as it turns out, there's one group that typically sticks to keto for a really long time.
So the ketogenic diet, okay, they're using fat for energy instead of glucose, which is the preferred sugar of the body, all right, for energy. And that's how the body works, all right? Now, if you want to burn fat, the easiest way, okay, is to eat your fat in the middle of the day or at the beginning of the day, not at the end of the day. Because when you go to bed, whatever foods are waiting or getting digested when you go to bed, the fat is not first to be burned. If you have sugar and fat that has to be burned, sugar is going to be the first to be burned. That's the sequence. Okay? It's just the way it is. If there's any sugar in the bloodstream, that's going to be processed. In the digestive system, that's going to be processed before the fat. It's just the way it works. For storage and use, if you have sugar, it's using sugar first. So, what I suggest, if you want to lose weight, eat your fat foods in the middle of the day. That's what I eat once a day. So, I eat a balanced meal. I eat the right amount of protein from the dark green leafies and the rainbow vegetables. There's plenty of protein for the body. You don't need all this protein from animal products. It's going to turn into ammonia and free radicals. So you really don't want to put it in your body. If you're trying to lose weight, the best way is to eat your nuts and seeds in the middle of the day, and at night, eat your carbs, eat your vegetables. Eat your vegetables during the day. I eat once a day. I eat at like 3 o'clock. That's it. I have like 800 calories, 1,000 calories. That's all the body needs. It doesn't even need that much. Could use 600 calories. So what you want to do is, if you're losing weight and you're selecting the ketogenic diet, keep the animal fat at a low. All right? I think animal products are inflammatory in the body. Not that I think, I know. You could go look it up. If you're curious, skeptical a little bit, look it up. Find out the truth. Don't listen to anyone. Test in your own body. That's what I did. You need to test everything out. Don't rely on doctors. Don't rely on anybody but your own body chemistry. Test it out on yourself. And then you know the truth. How the body works and how food works in the body is key. So this ketogenic diet is a fad. All right? Oh, it's good for epilepsy. Yeah, sugar causes growth. You want the low glycemic vegetables. You don't want to go away from vegetables. That's a mistake. And you're going to really hurt later. You're going to damage your body. You're designed to eat plants. Look at all the animals out in the wild. Do they have cancers, epilepsy, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, arthritis? No. Why? Why do they not have it? Because they're not eating chemicals. Table salt, table sugar, table oil are chemicals, man-made. You can't find them in the natural settings. Animals don't eat it because it's not in the natural settings. They're not getting cancer and heart disease like humans. Dogs and cats, 3 species on this planet that are getting cancer, heart disease. That's because of toxins and deficiencies. So we're eating foods that are toxic and deficient. Can you make a perfect cell and energy for the cell with meat, dairy, eggs, and fish? The answer is no. Right there's a red flag when it comes to ketogenic diet. So we need to know, If the animals are healthy with the fiber foods, why can't humans be healthy? Oh, if I eat broccoli, if I eat this vegetable or that vegetable, I have heartburn, I get hurt, stomach pains, I get GERD, I get bloating. Well, that's not because of the vegetables. Just because that causes it at that time, it's because you have a lot of bad bacteria buildup where it's backing up from your colon into your small intestine. And this is going to cause a lot of issues, pain, bloating, GERD, you name it. Get the bad fats out of your gut bacteria flora. How do you do that? Stop eating meat, dairy, eggs, and fish. They're just saying to eat a ketogenic diet to lose weight. There's many better ways to lose weight than the ketogenic diet. The ketogenic diet replaced the Atkins because they both have meat in it. People love meat because they're addicted to it because of the high calorie food. Get off of addictive foods, come to my sites, and I'll help you find what you're looking for. I have a community, Centenarian Lifestyle. Check it out. And I have a lot of health books, so you could check into that. And right now, you can schedule with me for 15 minutes for nothing for an evaluation, a Zoom call, me and you, and we just find out what's going on in your body, and I'll let you know. I'm a certified health coach, and I'll help you find what you're looking for, okay? And that's free, I have some premium services that aren't free, but I want you to get knowledge. If you join my membership, you're going to learn a lot, and there's a lot of free material if you just buy into the membership. It's just like $19.97. So just take your time, think it out. If meat, dairy, eggs, and fish are inflammatory, and the animals in the wild don't eat it except carnivores, they have to eat meat because they don't make cholesterol in the liver and store it in the body like humans do, and all the animals out in the wild that are herbivores. So really think it out. If you want to lose weight, the best way is not a ketogenic diet. That's putting inflammatory foods in your body. Remember that. Let's listen to the ends and we'll have some closing thoughts.
It's unclear why, but keto is proven to reduce the symptoms of epilepsy. And studies show that epileptic children who stay on a very restricted keto diet for several years can suffer from kidney stones, high cholesterol, and bone fractures. But a typical keto diet won't be nearly as strict. And if you want to try keto, you should talk to your doctor first. In the meantime, go ahead and get that bread. And remember, the best diet is a balanced one of fat, protein, and yes, even carbs.
All right, so they said balance. Well, you have good fats and bad fats, all right? If something's inflammatory in the body, it's a bad fat. This ketogenic diet and all these doctors talking about it don't talk about that. Saturated fat, trans fats, cholesterol, omega-6s, all 4 of those fats are inflammatory. When are they going to tell you? When? They're going to sell the ketogenic diet because it's making millions of dollars every year for people. It gives people jobs. Oh, maybe it does work for the first year and lose some weight, but is that what you want to do? Just lose weight? Don't you want to have a healthy body? You need to eat the healthy fats, not the inflammatory fats. Inflammatory fats are meat, dairy, eggs, fish, and oils. All oils. Yeah, we're not taught the truth. There's a lot of disinformation in our culture. Okay? You want the good fats, nuts and seeds. Dark greens have omega-3s in it. Walnuts have omega-3s. These are healthy fats. Omega-6s and omega-3s are essential fatty acids. You have to get it from food. Too much omega-6s in the oils. This is not good. It's going to cause arachidonic acid. So too much omega-6s, although it's essential, is not healthy. It becomes a bad fat. So we need to know this. This ketogenic diet is not telling you that. They're just bringing you in, get you on the hook. You want to lose weight? Oh, the first year you're going to lose. But that's it. What are you going to do after that? Your body's getting worse. It needs balance. The good fats, the good proteins. Meat, dairy, eggs, and fish have the bad proteins because they turn into ammonia and free radicals. When's the ketogenic diet going to tell you that? They're not. But Coach Rob will. Check out my site. I have a lot of guides out there. I am now entertaining. You can schedule with me 15 minutes for an evaluation for nothing. Tell me your health history, and I'll tell you some things where you can go get the knowledge and reverse your health challenges on your own. You don't need to pay millions of dollars for all this stuff. Oh, get this diet, that diet, pay for this, pay for that. Come to my site, buy membership. It's only $19, and you get all these health guides. Okay? If you need some help with the addictive foods, I have some programs for you. They're at a premium price. But everything else is free for you. So, I hope to see you soon. Check out Centenarian Lifestyle. It's going to have something for you.